For the first time in the history of this channel, I am playing a V-shaped guitar. Today we are taking a look at the brand new Spira V-420. Let's go. A lot of you are probably wondering, Spira, who the hell are these guys? Some of you who have been watching this channel for a while will have noticed that I did some reviews of jet guitars, which got quite a lot of press when they came out a few years ago. Spira is the sister company to that, making metal guitars, and the V420 is a new addition to the range. It's been out for a couple of months now, and I am sampling the second run of them, and they're selling out everywhere, I think largely due to the fact that Ozzy passed away recently, and a lot of people are getting into Randy Rhoads again. Just to take you through the spec of the guitar, you get a roasted Poplar body, a double locking Floyd Rose bridge. It's not an official Floyd Rose, it's made by a company called Sungil. It's made in Korea. Spira's own villain humbuckers. They're really hot. They're 12K output each. You get a three-way toggle switch to switch between them, and a volume and a tone. There's no split coil on this particular guitar, but then again, look at it. Are you going to be doing single coil stuff with this? Probably not. Let's start off with a clean sound, just so you can get a flavour of what the pickups are like. They're pretty hot. I'm using a Fender Deluxe Reverb remodel here, which, as you know, is very clean, but they do break up a little bit. Sounds really nice. Then going over to the middle position here. Very nice. Neck position here. Actually clean sound. Moving over to the neck, you get a roasted Canadian maple neck with a truly gorgeous neck profile. They call it a D profile. When I reviewed jet guitars a couple of years back, I pointed out in those videos how well they played and how comfortable the neck was. This feels exactly the same. And for those of you who are loyal followers to this channel who play Charvels and Jacksons and all that stuff, you'd feel very comfortable on a guitar like this. You get an ebony fingerboard with 24 jumbo frets. I don't think they're stainless steel, otherwise they would have made a point of it, but nonetheless, they are really, really nice. And one thing also I want to point out as well with these guys is the fretwork is perfect. It's absolutely spot on. I don't happen to have any stockings on me, but I'm sure it would have nailed the Philip McKnight stockings test, or the sock test, or whatever he calls it. Another nice touch for me personally as well is you get the dot inversion past the 12th fret. It makes things a little bit easier to navigate when you get up here. That's just me, but I really like that. Let's turn up the heat here. Let's go. Even with the heat on and lots of gain and everything, you still get a lot of clarity, which is really good. It also does this pretty well. to the headstock, you get a tilt-back headstock, hence why there is no string tree. It's also Spira's own machine heads as well. They've included this little sort of string dampener here past the headstock. This particular guitar doesn't need it, but some guitars, like for example my EVH 5150, sometimes, depending on what you're playing and how hard you're playing, you get some sympathetic ringing past the nut and the pickups can hear that. Whereas with this guitar, you get a little string dampener at the top there, which in fact, this doesn't need, but they included it anyway, which is quite nice. Another cool thing too is the actual headstock shape. A lot of the time when these new brands rise up and they have to invent a new headstock for themselves to avoid getting sued, a lot of them look pretty terrible, to be honest. But Spira nailed it with this one. Not only did they paint it, but it's also a really nice shape. To be fair, well done. It looks really good. It's classy, but with a bit of an edge to it. I don't generally play V-shaped guitars, so it feels really alien for me to be sat here with one, but it's so comfortable, and thanks to the fact that it's lightweight, it's not like you've got a lump of lead sat in your lap either. The neck's perfect. The only thing I've had to do to this guitar after getting it out of the box, it didn't need this, it's just a preference. I raised the action somewhat. For some people, it would have been perfect. I've just raised it a hair simply just so that I can really bend far and just really do my thing with it, because that's what I prefer on a guitar. Thanks very much once again for watching this video. Let me know what you think of this guitar in the comments. I'm having a lot of fun playing this. It's something totally different for me, and I think a lot of you guys would enjoy it as well if you're in the market for something that's very Randy Rhoadsy looking and it's not as steep a budget as you would expect from a company like Jackson, for example. Definitely check it out. Thanks very much once again to Spira for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye.